You see that beautiful woman at the grocery store and your mind starts running a mile a minute. You wonder, do I go up and say hi? What if she thinks I'm weird? Dang, she's so hot. What if I see her again? No, I probably won't see her again. What do I say? Does she think I'm cute? Next thing you know it, she walks away, so you walk away and you're left with regret. If this situation has been a common occurrence to you, then watch this video on how you can overcome the fear of approaching women.
Plus some bonus tips.
Hey yo, what's poppin', Papa? My name is Mickler and I am a single dad on a journey to discover what it means to be a kingdom man. And today's topic of discussion is how to approach women doing this one counterintuitive thing. And what is that thing? You approach random guys. Okay, give me a chance before you click off. But if you start to approach random guys, think of it as you are lubricating yourself socially. And I do mean random guys because you can't just do it chatting up with your boys because there's comfort in that. When you approach random dudes, you have to become uncomfortable because you are now having to strike up conversation. You approach them and you're like, how do I keep this conversation going? You go back and forth to make things cordial. But now this gets you kind of out of yourself and into the world, and you're doing it at a lower stake because it's just a dude. Who cares if he rejects you? Who cares if he's mean? Who cares if whatever? Because it doesn't matter. It's just a guy, right? But this is all to prep you to start approaching the woman. And this is something that I've been practicing more, especially at the gym, because one, the gym is some common place that I go to frequently. And yeah, there's girls that you're gonna meet there if you approach them. But what's helped me is striking up conversations with random guys. So as I approach this guy about something random, again, now my vocal cords are getting warmed up. I am becoming more social, so I'm less awkward, and I'm just kind of getting into the groove of things of being around other people. So yeah, I would go talk to this guy, and then I'm just going about my workout, and then I see a attractive girl. Then it's like, okay, I can go up and do something similar, talk about something similar or completely different, whatever it goes. But now I've gotten the awkwardness out, and now I'm not going from 0 to 100. I'm already probably like a 50, 60, or 70 socially. So then it comes across more natural. You become more calm and cool when you start to interact with a woman. So, yep, that's the end of the video. This is probably going to be one of my shortest YouTube videos. But some bonus tips is don't hesitate, act right away. Because the thing that gets us guys is we start to think too much inside of our head, right? So if we find an opening with a girl, if there is a chance, if there's an opportunity, then I encourage you to take it right away. Otherwise, you're just going to be thinking about it, overthinking, and then you go back to, like, if you actually approach the girl, then it becomes awkward again because you're thinking too much. So the other day, I was finishing up my workout and a buddy came in. I said hi to him and I ended that conversation, put my bag on, and as I put it on, a girl was walking in through the entrance and me and her locked eyes. She was a cutie, blonde girl, and I was like, oh man, what is the opener with a woman? It's freaking eye contact. And I was like,
Dude, I should go and talk to her.
But I was like,
oh man, I'm running late.
I started making up these BS excuses in a split second. And what did I do? I just left. So I didn't take the opportunity because I started to overthink. And as I was walking to the car, I was like,
man, I should have said something. Maybe I should turn back around and go there.
But as I left, I was like,
oh, maybe I'll see her again.
And it's been about a week. And unfortunately, I have not seen her again. So I am still figuring this out. I mess up. I don't take every opportunity. This is why I encourage you to do it. And I guess just realize that there are going to be some times where you don't execute, and there are going to be times when you do, because if you watch other videos of mine, I've talked about my success stories on certain interactions. So you win some and you lose some, and it's okay, but I encourage you to win more than you lose, and you're going to do that by acting right away. Another bonus tip is something that I got from my roommate, who kind of like egged me on to start just going out there. And it was pretty much just to not tie the interaction with a certain outcome. For my buddy, he was like, dude, just bless some of these girls. Just feed their egos. Just tell them, hey, you are absolutely beautiful. Hey, I think you were cute. Because if they reject you or anything, you just literally made their day. You just literally made them smile. And he told me, like, sometimes he would just bless them with a comment and then walk the other way, where it was just no strings attached. And when I started to practice that, because I was like, oh man, instead of putting all this pressure, I'm going to talk to this girl and then I need to get her number, or I need to take her on a date, that goes into the overthinking. And that overthinking causes paralysis, right? Because now you're analyzing too much, and then you're paralyzed, so you don't even take any action. So remove any preconceived or premeditated desires, which is getting her number, going on a date, and just focus on that present moment. Focus on blessing that girl with a comment, or just an interaction that made her smile or made her day. And these are just tips that I've engaged in. I am not a friggin' crazy pickup artist. I mentioned that I don't take every opportunity. I still kind of struggle with this thing, but I have been putting myself out there. So I'm curious if you are in a similar boat as a single dad, as a single Christian man, and how it's been on your journey. So let's chat about it. Send me a DM on Instagram. Let's go back and forth. And if you've ever heard from one of these girls, oh, you're such a nice guy, but realize that being nice is actually a backhand comment, or a comment that shows, hey, you're actually in the friend and I don't see you romantically, then I want you to watch this video where I talk about why being nice is holding you back. And until the next one, y'all, peace and love, Papa. I encourage you to stay the course, because it will all be worth it, my boy.